The argument ends, the room goes quiet, and your body finally exhales. Then at 2 a.m., your brain turns back on. Suddenly you have the perfect words. Too late. So why do you go blank in the moment, but replay it all night afterward? In the next few minutes, I'll show you what your nervous system is doing, and give you a simple way to shut down the 2 a.m. replay without shame. Let's start with the part no one talks about. The replay doesn't start in your mind. It starts in your body. Because in the moment of conflict, your body is not trying to communicate. It's trying to survive. A tone shifts, a face changes, a sentence lands wrong. And you feel it instantly. Your throat tightens, your chest gets heavy, your stomach drops. You're still standing there, but something in you is already leaving. Psychologists call this emotional flooding, when your system gets pushed outside its safe zone. You might know this as the window of tolerance. Inside the window, you can think, speak, stay present. Outside the window, your body takes over. Some people fight, they argue, they defend, they escalate. Some people flee, they shut the door, they leave, they disappear. And some people freeze. Not dramatically, not like a movie. More like your words simply don't show up. Your mind goes blank. Your mouth won't open. Your face looks empty. And the worst part? Everyone misunderstands it. They call it stonewalling, silent treatment, coldness. But if you're the one freezing, you know the truth. You're not cold. You're overloaded. Now here's the twist. When the argument ends, your brain does not feel done, because you didn't get agency. You didn't get to clarify. You didn't get to protect yourself. You didn't get to say what was true. So later, when the room is quiet, your brain tries to finish the loop. This is where rumination comes in. And I want to say something honest. Rumination is not always overthinking. Sometimes it's your brain trying to restore control. It's like your mind is running simulations. What should I say next time? How do I stop this from happening again? What sentence would have protected me? Your brain is writing a script for the next time you feel unsafe, because your nervous system is terrified of being powerless again. So the replay is not random. It's your brain trying to build a weapon out of language, so you'll never freeze again. Let me make this concrete with a quick story. Let's call her Maya. Maya is competent. She can handle pressure at work. She can present to 50 people. But if her partner sounds disappointed, Maya disappears. She goes quiet. She stares. She can't speak. And afterward, she hates herself for it. Then at night, she replays everything. Not once, not twice. 100 times. She imagines better versions of herself. The calm version, the powerful version. The version that says, "Don't talk to me like that. That hurt me. I'm not doing this." And in the middle of the night, she thinks, why am I smart in my head, but useless in real life? Here's what Maya doesn't realize. It's not that she can't speak. It's that her brain only gives her speech when it feels safe. Because the moment your brain detects attachment threat of rejection, shame, abandonment, your body prioritizes safety over expression. Work conflict threatens your performance. Intimate conflict threatens your belonging. And your nervous system treats belonging like oxygen. This is also why the replay gets worse when you're tired. Because sleep is what keeps your system flexible. When you lose sleep, your window shrinks. So the cycle becomes shutdown, replay, sleep loss, more shutdown. And now you're not just dealing with one argument. You're dealing with a nervous system running on fumes. That's why just stop thinking about it never works. Because the replay isn't a thought problem. It's a safety problem. So how do you stop it? Not forever. Not perfectly, but enough to get your life back. Here are 4 steps, simple, practical, and designed for how the nervous system actually works. Step 1. Name it. Don't merge with it. When it starts at night, say, out loud if you can, "This is the 2 a.m. replay. My brain is trying to regain control." That sentence creates distance. It tells your system, I see the pattern. I'm not trapped inside it. Step 2. Downshift the body first. Because your brain can't logic you out of a body alarm, do one physical signal of safety. Cold water on your face, feet pressed into the floor. Exhale longer than inhale. 4 in, 6 out. Unclench your jaw. Drop your shoulders. You're not trying to be calm. You're sending a message. I'm here. I'm safe. It's over. Step 3. Give the replay a container. Your brain keeps replaying because it's afraid you'll forget the solution. So store it. Open notes. Write the 3 sentences you wish you said. Not a paragraph. Not a novel. 3 sentences. Then add one more line. Tomorrow, I will say this calmly. This tells your brain, handled, saved. We can sleep. This is mental defragmentation. You're letting the system close the open tabs. Step 4. Build a return script for real life. This is the step that prevents the next shutdown. Use this exact template. I went quiet because I was flooded, not because I don't care. The truth is, blank. Example. I went quiet because I was flooded, not because I don't care. The truth is, that comment hurt me, and I need you to speak to me with respect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be usable. Because the goal is not the perfect comeback. The goal is to keep your voice online. Now, the deeper layer. If you grew up in a house where speaking made things worse, your nervous system may have learned voice equals danger. Visibility equals punishment. So silence became a strategy, a child's strategy, a brilliant one. And if that was you, listen carefully. When you replay the argument at night, you're not being dramatic. You're protecting the child who once paid a price for having a voice. The replay is your nervous system saying, I don't ever want to feel that helpless again. That's why it feels urgent. That's why it won't stop. That's why it shows up at 2 a.m. And there's one more thing. Sometimes the replay is not about the argument. Sometimes it's about the feeling underneath the argument. Shame, rejection, being too much, being not enough. So if your brain keeps replaying one sentence they said, ask yourself one question. What did that sentence mean to my nervous system? Not intellectually, emotionally. Did it mean I'm unsafe? Did it mean I'm unlovable? Did it mean I'm about to be abandoned? Because when you find the meaning, you stop arguing with the replay. You start healing the wound. Before you go, I want to make this video interactive. Because this is the kind of loop people live with quietly for years. So here's my question. When you do the 2 a.m. replay, what is the sentence you always think of too late? The one that shows up in the shower? The one you wish you said? Drop it in the comments. And if you don't want to share details, just comment one word, freeze, replay, or both. Because if you've lived this loop, you're not alone. Your voice isn't gone. It's waiting for safety.